Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. It's time for Liberty Crypto Guy. How are you doing on this fine morning? I'm doing pretty good. So today we're going to talk a little bit about where Bitcoin's at, where I think we're going in the next short little period of time, and we'll go from there. And then we'll show you the watch list that I follow of some of the other altcoins, which is basically anything but Bitcoin. And we will go with that and see where we get. Right now, Bitcoin's current price is $27,721. And we are on the 4-hour chart with the EMA ribbon. EMA ribbon has crossed as of September 28, and since then we've been above it. We've tested back down to the bottom of it after popping out quite a bit above it, and we are bouncing currently. So long as we can keep climbing here and stay above the ribbon, bottom of the ribbon looks to be at about 27,232. So as long as we stay above that, we can remain bullish, and as long as the top yellow line doesn't cross below the bottom red. When that happens, we flip and then we start back the other direction. So let's check out some of the news. Bitcoin analysts still predict a Bitcoin price crash to $20,000. Now, what do I think about that? What I think about that is when most people are predicting that something's going to happen, it doesn't usually happen. So, interesting. Sam Bankman-Fried's trial is starting soon, looking for jury, and says time to rotate back into Bitcoin versus Ethereum. I agree. During a bear market, holding Bitcoin is a better idea than holding altcoins, because Bitcoin is usually the first to move. Here's another outlier. Bitcoin price could surge beyond $750,000, Arthur Hayes says. Now that's interesting. We might click and check out that a little more. Ex-BlackRock director says SEC will approve a Bitcoin ETF in 3 to 6 months. Well, that's interesting because March actually is the latest that they can delay the ETF by the SEC. The SEC has to make up its mind either to deny it or to approve it by March. And then interestingly, after that, 1 month later, we have the Bitcoin halving, where the supply will be cut from 900 Bitcoin a day to 450 Bitcoin per day. So let's check out this beyond 750,000, see what they have to say here. So by 2026, Arthur Hayes predicts Bitcoin to reach between $750 and $1 million. I don't think it's going to happen by 2026, but 2030 is possible that Bitcoin could reach $1 million. That is what I subscribe to. So the goal is to own 1 Bitcoin by then. So that way, if Bitcoin hits $1 million, we will have $1 million. Now, let's check out the watch list. So we got Bitcoin here on the list, and this is looking at it as the institutions look at it right here, and the institutions are what move the price. So what you'll notice is this was Sunday. Yeah, so Friday to Sunday, let's zoom in on this. Quick talk about CME futures gap. CME is not open during the weekend. Bitcoin is open 24/7. So what happens is when it opens up, Bitcoin continues to trade, but when it opens up on Sunday, if there's a gap, usually it will come back down and try to fill the gap before moving higher. Now, this doesn't always happen, but it does happen a lot of the time because the big players work on the CME futures, and so that's why that is like that. Yearn Finance last time was a good one. It came out at $700, and that was the time to buy that because it actually surged all the way up to $98,000 last time. Ethereum, always a popular play, but like they said, right now it's probably better to own Bitcoin than Ethereum. That will change at some point in time, but right now is not that point in time. Now we're looking at everything priced based on the US dollar, but eventually we'll be looking at it priced in Bitcoin because that's what's going to matter. The DXY is pulling back a little bit after its high of 107.34. But again, if it stays above this ribbon, the DXY is still bullish. Therefore, Bitcoin will continue to trade sideways in the stock market because they usually move inversely to each other. But eventually, the dollar index will come down. Litecoin, that was one I played for a while this last time. Let's just zoom out to the weekly charts on these. As you can see, after topping out at 114, it came down. Then we had the Litecoin halving. You can see it broke the trend line and we've come down since. So let's go down to some of the cheaper ones. Here's another good one. Link is another good coin. Cardano. That one went to over $3 in the last bull run. So that is a good one to own. Love the advertisements. Fetch is an AI coin. And if you look at the monthly, you can really kind of see where these things have gone. I go to the bottom of the list and we have something called Kishu Inu. So for those really risky ones out there, don't put a lot of money into it. None of this is financial advice, just financial education. We're here to have fun and learn about crypto and hopefully make some money in the next bull run. Ladies, that is another meme coin that we have a little bag of. And it's based off of having NFTs, and so that could be popular during the next run. Elon, this is a coin that's it's come down quite a bit, and in a video I heard yesterday, sometimes you want to buy the things that are down 90% because those are the ones that offer the best opportunity for gain. Now you could lose some, so you don't put a lot into it, but you put some into it because if it comes back, there's a lot of ways it can make you some money. Pepe, earlier release back in April, surged all the way up to 44,867. Now we're back to 7,239. Shiba, that was a good play in the last run. I remember calling the top on this one. I called my cousin up. I said, you know what? That looks like a top. And he sold some of his coins and made some money off of that one. nice gains. I think he made 10x off of some of his gains. So well done on that one. Floki. This one's nice because Elon Musk has a dog and his name is Floki. So it's kind of a copy off of Dogecoin. But Luna Classic. Oh boy, that was a rough one. That one came down big time in the last run. And then we got some of these others. I mean, if you just look at the chart, it's kind of depressing. You kind of want to see some up before you get into some of these. But if they look like this, where they're making a higher low, you got the low here, and then you got a higher low over here, then it could be a good opportunity. Digibyte, that was a good one originally. You can see it had a nice run, but not so much lately. Will it come back? Probably not likely, but it's possible. VeChain, that's another good one. surged, came back, and it's kind of building support off of this spot here. So if it can surge from here, good for it. Good for it. H bar, that's one I bought a little bag of this time because I believe it could do well. CRO, this is the coin for crypto.com. TRX, this is Tron, which I own some of that. And then the last one, I own some this time as well. GRT, this is the Graph. This is an AI coin. This is good. It surged to almost $3 as you can see last time, and now we're down to 8 cents. Opportunity? Could be. As long as we stay above this low right here at 5 cents, good opportunity on the Graph. So we talked about Fetch. Engine Coin. I bought this one at like 15 cents, so it's come back down to almost to where I bought it originally in the last run. And good old Dogecoin's in here somewhere. I don't see it, but let's see. Waves, bought that one at $1 last time. It went up to $66. Filecoin, that was interesting. Got some of that last time, and it went up to $238. Now we're back to $3.31. Just imagine that return if you go back to the all-time high. Here we go. Here's Link. We were talking about this one earlier. Performed great in the last bull run. Went all the way to 53. Even did well in the bear market too. Surged up to like $20, but then came back down. It's been ranging, pretty much where it's at. So if it can break above this level, then could see some price movement up. Solana, that one's been pretty popular. There's a layer 2 on Ethereum. BNB coin in question with Binance having issues, but it had a nice run last time. And that's about all we could do today. We go back to the Big Daddy Bitcoin. We zoom in off the monthly. Let's go to the daily. Now let's go to auto. Boom. We're above the ribbon. I like it. Weekly, just barely above. But 27,730, the current price. Buckle your seat belts. Have a nice day. And we will see you next time. Liberty Crypto Guy out.